Brightstorm has thousands of high-quality videos covering all major subjects. Please check out more at www.brightstorm.com.
All right, let's get started with number 22. Now, this is one of the most common incorrect answers on this entire test. Most students will get this one wrong, so you're in good company. This is a great, sneaky subject-verb agreement question. So a subject-verb agreement means that when you see a verb underlined, and verbs can be things like running, jumping, dancing, we're thinking action words, or any variation of to be, like, was, is, are, have been, or think of existing as also activity, okay, because we think of verbs as active words, okay? So when we've got something like has been, right? Been is a variation of, to be, was, is, were. Those are all verbs. There's a couple of things that they're testing. When you see a verb underlined, they're always testing either tense, should it be past or present or future, or agreement, that the subject needs to agree with the verb that is, that's talking about the subject. So what they love to do on the ACT is put a word next to the verb that is not what's being talked about. You typically have to trace far back in the sentence and see what the actual subject is. It's tricky, so let's do it here. We've got the washers and dryers are lime green, and the paneling on the walls has been painted to match. And I'm going to put some answers here. We have F, G, H, and J. I'm always having students go for R, J, because they think, oh, the walls are painted to match. Awesome. Or they go for some other plural word, like, were. The walls were painted to match, which would be H, right? The walls were painted to match. That's fine, but the walls are not the subject. Look carefully, I'm going to give you a second, and see if you can figure out what's been painted to match. We know that the washers and dryers are green, right? The paneling has been painted to match. Is paneling a singular or a plural word? It's a singular word. Paneling, I guess it was plural, what would it be? Panelings? I'm not sure, but paneling itself is a single, it's a singular word. So paneling, one thing has been and two things have been. So you would say paneling has been painted to match. Note that all your other answer choices are plural. So if you have, you would say two things have been, two things were painted, two things are painted, but the no change keeps it singular, as it should be. The paneling has been painted to match, and therefore it's answer choice F.
By 2. I can't do this with you two laughing back there.
Work it.
So if we had, no, that's not right, 3 coplanar points.
So have you ever gotten off an airplane?
That should be less than. Yeah. Dang.
Is it like 500 degrees in here or what?
All right, so when you're in chemistry class, you're going to be doing a lot of work. You're going to be starting over.
So as an example, we could consider like you've got a chain hanging from two fixed. Yeah.